everybody, welcome to the Wellness Garden Tool Shed. My name is Leah and I sure hope you are taking care of yourself. There's been a lot going on and that we should probably discuss to see how this energy can help us. But I can tell you what energy does not help us. And what energy does not help us is sitting there doing some blame games and complaining that other people are getting preferential treatment, because that's not helpful. We can deal with that later, but that's not helpful at this moment. People have lost their homes. They have lost everything, their sense of community, their sense of safety. And if you've ever known anyone who's lost their home in a fire, you know what they go through. And I myself have had one of my best friends lost her house to a fire along with her baby brother and a cat. So please be kind to each other during this time of tragedy. So I'm going to begin with, I'm using the tarot, the Rider White tarot deck, and I'll be doing the 10 card spread to see what the energy is for this week. Also, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. We also have other videos, not just with tarot card reading, but more of energy reading and manifesting, and how you can actually use cards to kind of help you navigate or understand where your blocks are, or how you can actually use tarot to see if your energy is good that day. So that's helpful in manifesting stuff. And believe me, a lot of people are going to have to learn how to re-manifest things due to all these tragedies going on. How do you go on with your life when you're celebrating on New Year's and then, someone rams their truck into something? There's a lot of stuff going on that's just chaotic. We need to come together. So we need to focus on manifesting humanity and kindness and empathy. So let's go. First card, Knight of Cups. Yes, this is one of those things that it's the new romance, it's the new life, it's something exciting and new, but I can't imagine what that is. But that is the rose-colored glasses too, and sometimes we're not seeing things for what they are. So let's see what the other cards have to say in regards to this. The block energy is, okay, the Magician. This is the manifesting card. So I was talking about manifesting, so that's the energy we need to use during this time. And I think too, it's falling in love with the idea that you can actually only control certain things. It's like your being. You can't control outside circumstances, but you can control your response to things. And you are in charge of making your life that fantasy, that romanticized life that you want. And we're going to have to do a lot of manifesting, I'm just saying. So the foundation is, right now, it takes us to be discontent and to feel blah and melancholy in order to push us forward. Because all this stuff, we have an opportunity right now to help each other. And I hope we don't miss this by the media and the news and people complaining about other people getting, stuff more than the others. That's just so not helpful. We need to be kind to each other. What have we learned in the past? See, we learned that giving to others that have less than us, when you have a fortune, give down, because money in circulation is what helps the economy. It helps people. So this is a time of giving to those that are less fortunate. And we've done that before. We know how to do that. We know that kindness work. So if you can help out wherever you can to whoever needs it, whether it's someone in your community, whether it's someone in your county, whether it's someone in your state, or wherever it is where you can offer something, that's helpful. What's for the higher good? The higher good is that we had to go and take our stuff and leave all that behind. So I'm not sure why that's the higher good at this moment, because it doesn't feel like it, but maybe we will learn. But we are looking at something, we feel robbed. We feel that something has been taken away from us, and obviously something has, right? You know, they're trying to take away insurance, they're trying to not give you what your house is going to be worth, but we're seeing that corporate greed, which is being confused by the certain people. Again, money's not the problem. It's the greed and the intention behind it. That's the problem, and that needs to be corrected, because this is going into a new direction. That's the higher good, is going into a new direction. So there's a change in plans, put it that way. What's around the corner? Things will start to pick up, and hopefully we'll have luck on our side, okay? I know there's been a lot of talk about how it's the rich people that have lost their houses and how they're getting more attention. But the reality is, when there's high dollars at stake, and the people that have that money, they know how to get stuff done, which will help the other people. In this case, it will, because right now, I know it sucks that it didn't happen before, but the insurance company now has said that, or the commissioner, not the company, the insurance commissioner has said that you cannot be canceled on your insurance. So, yes, is it fair that it didn't happen in Paradise? Is it fair that it didn't happen when, I mean, at one point I was in the ring of fire in 2020 where I couldn't go 30 miles in any direction without hitting a fire. So it does suck, but unfortunately in this country, money does make the decisions, as we all know. So in this case, it's going to help us out, okay? So try not to do any of the name calling, because if you, you know, what's that saying? If you boop or you eat, that's never a good thing, right? So what can we do? What can we do is nurture each other and take care of each other. This is the Queen of Cups. This is our power. Our power is actually giving empathy. It is getting compassion. It is helping others. It is nurturing others. This is the mother of all mothers when it comes to, you know, being helpful and caring. She's a water sign. This is all about emotional care. The one thing that this could be a little problematic is that when we have this Queen of Cups, a lot of times the cup people can be influenced in other ways. So when you're listening to this negativity stuff about, oh yeah, it's only happening over here, I get it. I get why people are mad, but that is not helpful at this moment, okay? So don't get wrapped up and swayed over to that side. Go back to what this card is about, which is nurturing, caring for yourself. Do what's going to help others. That is what's going to be helpful in this situation. And this is not just the LA fires. I'm in California, so of course it's on our minds. But this is kind of for everywhere that's going through something traumatic, okay? Everywhere, whether it's a war, whether it's extreme weather in the back east, whatever it is, we've lost our way. We have lost our way with caring for other people. I don't know what happened with the selfie generation, but that's got to go. That has got to go. We need to start thinking about other people and helping each other and what we can offer. That makes for a better world. Okay. I know I'm on the soapbox, but it's so true, right? So, okay. What do the outside world have? The outside world, we have people that are good at what they do. They are craftsmen. We can get through this. We can, again, help each other with our own crafts. Everybody has their own craft, whether it's, a musician bringing some kind of joy or comfort just in the meantime, or whether it's a builder that's going to help rebuild stuff. This is again, the money and the craftsmen coming together where the dollars will be there to help rebuild stuff, okay? Let's see what our hopes or fears are. Well, hopes or fears. This is that money card, right? Again, we're hoping that the money card will trickle down and help everybody. So I'm going to take that with a hope on that one, because sometimes it could be the greed of the other that could be a problem. Hopefully it's not. And then what is our last card for the outcome? Lovers. This is great. See, if we come together, we will be so much stronger than if we're divided apart. And I know there's people that are angry about certain things. And I know that life is unfair. I know there's injustice that's going around. But this is not the time to do it. This is the time we come together. This is the time when we help. Because when all your stuff gets burnt down, I don't care how much money you have. That's a huge loss. Huge loss to anyone. Okay? It's not just about the stuff. It's the memories. It's the sentimental value. It's the nostalgia. There's a lot going on. So doing the blame game at this particular time, like I said, is not helpful. And we need love and nurturing and falling in love with humanity so that we can come together and mend and heal. The Lover's card is about healing too, which is doable. And sometimes, unfortunately, it takes a tragedy to hit rock bottom. Check out my short. That actually talks about rock bottom. I used a different deck. And that brings people together because it humbles you when you lose everything. Again, money is helpful, but it's not the end all be all, right? So when you lose everything, when your kids lose their toys, their favorite blankie, whatever it is, and you can't come from them and you're displaced. My dad was displaced just in I think it was September, October, or November. I don't remember. We had a hot day and there was a fire in Oakland and he had to stay here for only 2 days. Only 2 days. And his house didn't get touched. Only 2 houses got really messed up. But still, with all of that, that was a displacement. He's 84 years old. That's hard on people, okay? It's hard on anybody. It doesn't, your economic status isn't what this is about, okay? I want you to know that. And I want you to know the only good thing about having a place like that burned down made it the insurance commissioner come out and finally say, no more halting of your homeowner's insurance or getting canceled. I mean, that's a first. I mean, California's been on fire for quite some time. We are a fire state, okay? And it's usually, San Diego used to have their fires all the time. And now, Northern California always has fires. I mean, the Bay Area had tons of fires. I mean, we've had orange days. I mean, it's terrible. So, they dropped the insurance. So be mad at the real people, not the people that lose things. Because, by having those rich people lose their stuff, made him come out and do that. So there is a benefit on some things. It's not fair, but it is what it is. So it's not helpful to start slamming other people. That's just going to make somebody mad because they'll be like, okay, so this person's saying all this stuff. I just lost my house. My kids are misplaced. We're all displaced. We don't know where to go. So you know what? Please don't. That's not helpful. Let's be kind. Let's have nurturing so that we can come to heal. Let's not do what we've been doing. This is not helpful, okay? And then people will actually come out and help rebuild stuff. And you know what? It's going to happen rather quickly. And the money will be there for everyone, okay? And if it's not, we're going to learn how to fight it and get it so you do. Because that's what happens when you take care of each other. We will stand up for you. Okay, so everyone will because we've done it before and that's what's needed for this time. And this is for, like I said, for anywhere. If you're in an ice storm, if you're in a tornado or you're in a hurricane, I mean, clearly the government doesn't want to do a whole lot. Well, I mean, so they say. I don't know what they're doing, but, I know there is government as of this moment that's helping, but, it doesn't look like there might be much help the next time if it happens later. So that's where we need to come in. Let's not rely on anybody else, but let's take care of each other in our communities, okay? All right, that's what I got for you. Sorry for the rant, but I thought it was necessary because we are about wellness. We are about healing. We are about helping each other be better. We want success for everyone, not just for certain people. not for certain colors, not for certain races, not for certain genders, not for whatever. We want people to do better and rely on themselves so they don't have to rely on that crazy political realm, because politicians, that's a different breed. That's just a different breed. And it's just, they got their own drama going on. Let's stay out of that. That's not helpful either. So, but right now I do believe they're doing the best they can. And right now there has been help despite what the media says on certain platforms, okay? Just know that things are being taken care of. What you see on social media and what you hear in reality is very different. And I know that because my son lives down there. We know a lot of people down in LA, and people are really being kind to each other down there. So anyhow, that's what I got. I hope you find it in your heart to find compassion and humanitarian or humanity. I can't even talk, but that's what we're searching for. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more of this kind of stuff. All right? Because let's eliminate the negativity and accentuate the positivity. Eliminate the negative, accentuate the positive. All right. Have a great day.